What's happening? What is happening? What's going on? Saturday, Saturday morning, whatever. What do we got here? Let's see, 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 let's see. Not my favorite games today, but it is what it is. Not my favorite games today. Don't have a lot either, but we're gonna make it way, right? What's up, Pat, man? What's going on? How you doing? How are you doing? Yo, yo, yo. Okay, I thought my mic wasn't working. I see it's working over there. All right. Anybody like anything? I don't have a lot, if any, today. Fighting to sleep. Ooh, I'm getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to go back to work, man. In a few. I just had to get up and go to FedEx and pick up a package that I missed yesterday. Yep. I had been ordered these shoes too, man. Had to go up and pick a package up, man. Yeah, I still wear mics, man. So, it is what it is. The green ones came out today. I might end up going to get those. Who knows? I don't know. But, that's what we do it for. That's what we work, all this. Game getting ready to come on shortly. Let's take a look at Twitter and see what we got. See here. I like the LeBron discount 8.5 points. I got 6 tickets in for Prize Pick. I hope I hit at least one, but all of them should be great. Okay. Serge, yo, what's up, Serge? What's happening, man? What's going on? Okay. All right. What's going on, Serge? Shout out to Serge. Shout out to the chat, man, for showing love. Shout out to chat. What else? 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 Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And we're off, right? All right. So looking at this first game here. Utah Jazz just got locked up. Why? Do we got news? Let's go back in and check again. Go back in and check again because I just checked. Anytime you see those locks, probably getting ready to get some news, man. Probably getting ready to get some news. And we need that Tyler Hero news bad. I do. Let me refresh it one more time. I think well, it is what it is. All right. So after I talk about this Atlanta game, we'll get back to it. All right. So Atlanta, this is a rematch here. 218.5 over under in this spot, right? Teams just played. Like I said, this is a rematch here. I don't know where I want to go with this one, but I'll tell you. Here's some plays that I was all over last game, and I wouldn't mind going back to the well, right? So of course, DeJounte Murray. So I hadn't super looked over this game. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't looked over anything. But I'm looking at it just like as if I was just the plays that I'm already on, right? So DeJounte Murray, let me see, as a parlay piece, right? The 3 ball I'm gonna probably like that, right? And over 1.5, over 1.5. You took the under on fair fantasy assist. One of my props on one of my favorite tickets is a guy who loves to break my heart. Bam, over 21.5 points. Ooh, I'm looking for the Walker Kessler news in that sense because I'm looking at the Walker Kessler news in that sense because I would have some interest in Walker Kessler, right? But I'll get to that in a second. However, we do know that this Brooklyn team on the season will give up the 3 points to the point guard position, right? 25th right here. As you can see, if you can't see that, then I'll go to my cross-checking platform, but I always check things out here. We'll go 3-pointers to the point guard position. As you can see, Brooklyn is first right there. So you got them under 6.5. Surge, interesting play there, right? So we'll get to that. Brooklyn, yeah, so they're right here, number one. They're giving up threes to the point guard there. DeJounte Murray, he did go over his 1.5 threes, and he only took 5 threes. But there's a possibility there with somebody. They got a shot blocker down there in Claxton. So I will put that to the side right here. Could be a parlay piece, whatever the case may be, right? So that's one thing. Now, a guy he's going to play. He can play some backup. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he can play some backup point guard, right? We can look at his assist prop here. It's sitting at 2.5. He's 9-10 to this number in his last 10 games. Last 20 games, he's 14-20 to 2.5 assists here. If you want to get there, be my guest. It's just a play that I'm just pointing out, right? These are the things that I look at. No Trae Young. Like I said, he can handle the ball. He can, and drop some dimes. As you can see, 2.5 assists is not out of the realm of possibilities there. I'll add that right there. Don't know if I'll play it, but I'll put it to the side. We only got 35 minutes before this game comes on, right? Now, 3-pointers for him. It's always in play here. It's 3-pointers right now sitting at 2.5. What books do we get in that 2.5 at? FanDuel plus 102, DraftKings. So we're getting good money on a plus 1.5. There's no way possible that I could ever talk you off 2.5 threes for him, no matter who or what team he's playing. He's 12-20 to this number. Last 10 games, he's 6-10. Last 5 games, he's 3-5. The 3-pointers as a team, well, I could have showed you right here. As a team, overall, this Brooklyn 3-point defense is ranked 18th. To the shooting guard, 15th. To the point guard, 25. He only had 1 3 versus this team. How many 3 points did he take? He attempted 5. He could attempt more. You never know, but the 3 ball here, he can hit him with the best, right? So moving on down. Clint Capella did not have the game that I thought he would have. Head-to-head historically versus this team, he has hit his rebound prop at a pretty decent rate. Last game, he only played 21 minutes. Like to see him to get up to 23, 24, but they do have Bruno behind them. They're probably not pushing him. If you want to get to his rebound prop, I couldn't talk you off of it. It's sitting at 10.5. For what reasons it's sitting at 10.5? I don't know. Maybe the coach came out and said we might play him a couple more minutes. But like I said, this is a rematch here. He has hit this game at 4. He hit his rebound prop at 4 of his last 6 games versus this team. If you want to look at a double-double versus him, you can be my guest as well. He's got a double-double in 2 of his last 6 games versus these guys. Points-wise, I'll just take a look at his individual points head-to-head versus this team, and it's looking like he's hit double digits twice. So at the end of the day, you don't have to touch none of it. I don't know which way I'm going to go with that, right? Then Cameron Johnson. He's the guy that he is the best. He is the best 3-point shooter on this team here. As long as he got the volume is there. He can really pop it off. All right. So head-to-head historically versus this team, he's 3 or 4 to the 2.5, 4 or 5 to the 2.5 threes, including 3 games straight. He had 7 threes versus this team last time these two teams played. Versus the power forward, the 3-point defense here versus the power forwards. As you can see, this Atlanta team is ranked 26th. You want to double check that over here on my other site that I look at 3-pointers here versus the power forward position here. Doesn't really tell that tale, right? Maybe the small forward, but it really probably doesn't really tell that tale. It doesn't, right? So, there's a discrepancy between both. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Atlanta. Right. So here it is. I'm looking for Brooklyn. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for Brooklyn, but Atlanta. And before I go any further, man, you guys like the information, like the plays, whatever I'm going to get to, man, drop a like, man. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel, guys. I want to go through this first game one by kind of a little bit more in depth than I will usually, because this is the first game on the docket and people are getting ready to smash on this one. So drop a like and hit the sub. Whatever case may be. And shout out to everybody that helped me get to 3,000 subs. I love it, man. Just want to keep it moving, man. Want to keep it moving up to the top. You guys been helpful and supportive in that area. So there we go, right? And you could also look at the points. Points to the power forward spot. If they're giving up the threes, they definitely got to give up raw points, right? And that's 6. Atlanta is 6 and giving up points to the power forward spot there. Cameron Johnson, the usage for him, field goal attempts here. Let's go to field goal attempts. The field goal attempts for him is something that I really, really didn't look at. I need to look at. But if he's going to get 15 shots and his points props in at 16.5, I think that's a go, right? I think that's a go. But at the end of the day, I don't think me personally, I'm probably not going to take it. I'm going to take what he does and shoot the 3. That's what he does. So I'm going to end up taking a 3. Like I said, pace-up matchup for those guys here for Brooklyn. He took 11 threes. I'll be going right back to the well over the 2.5 threes there, right? Versus this team there, right? Next play I want to talk about here. You got it. Dennis Schroeder, right? So team injuries may impact playing time right here. Simmons will miss a third straight game due to leg soreness. In Arenda's report said Simmons was now dealing with a left knee soreness, but that has since been corrected. The point guard's next chance to suit up will be Monday versus whatever. So it is what it is. So at the end of the day, all this means is he's going to be starting here. And I do like the 3 ball for him. As you can look at Atlanta here, the 3 ball here, Atlanta still top 10. They're giving up the 3. So overall, you can look at overall Atlanta overall right now on the season overall, number 1 in giving up 3-pointers as a team, right? So the 3 ball is in play, right? Let me fact check that right here. Overall, 3-point defense here. Bam, they got them at 27 right here. So it kind of like checks out, right? So yeah, and then versus point guard, they got him at 30. It is what it is, right? At the end of the day, he's been on a tear, right? Even if it's a parlay piece, give it to me. If you want to take 3, give it to me, right? So he's hit his 3-point prop in 3 straight games here versus Memphis, Orlando, and Atlanta. He did used to play for this team. He hit 5 threes versus these boys last game. If you want to take them up, be my guest, right? Like I said, give me the over 2.5 threes, 1.5 threes for him as a parlay piece. Wherever you find it, be my guest, right? That's if you want to get there. The proof is in the pudding. The numbers don't lie. So it is what it is. Minus 148 is definitely going to be a parlay piece, right? And then you'll get 3 threes for Dennis Schroeder. I've hit this within that time span at plus 240. 4 threes, so I got a little Dennis Schroeder money in my pocket. 4 threes at a plus 700. 5 threes is not listed right here, right? So you can definitely get by with a 3-point parlay in this game. That's what's going to happen. These guys are scared to go to the basket. There will be a 3-point fest here, just like last night, the Boston game. Everybody got to their 3-point prop. Couldn't do nothing but love it, right? Love it when a plan goes through. All right. Next play here, we got still 132. Next play here. All the plays. When it all sums up here, all the plays are in play, man. And from beyond the arc, right? I just like it, man. Dorian Finney-Smith. Here's a guy. Shout out to the chat. I got this from the chat last week, and I've been playing it ever since. Under 1.5 threes, right? Under 1.5 threes for him. Minus 110. He's went under this number in 1, 2. He's went under this number in 8 of his last 10 games here. It would be a straight play for me. I would hate for this to mess up my parlay. So if I do play this, it's going to be a straight play. I got a little bit of that Dorian Finney-Smith money in my pocket. I will be going under, right? I'm just taking the under. A straight play. I will not allow this to mess up a parlay for me, right? So it is what it is, right? Dorian Finney-Smith under 1.5 threes. Nick Claxton in this spot. You know what? Like I told one of the guys last game, I just can't with him right now, right? I just can't. And I'm just fading him, right? His rebound probably sitting at 9.5. It's just a fade for me, right? I don't care if he does get there. I like the play. I actually like the over. I don't care if he gets there or not, right? I had to point it out, like, lately, his last 10 games, he's only had 30 minutes in 3 of them. Day'Ron Sharpe's coming back. I don't even care, right? I don't even really care right now. So I'm just not going. I'm not. I could talk you off taking whatever, right? But I'm just not going there, right? Last 20 games, his minutes allotment. Now, right here, these first 10 right here, yes, he was playing undoubtedly a lot of minutes. But these here, I just can't, right? I can't with that, right? If you decide to go over, more power to you. Vice versa, right? DeAndre Hunter. Here's a guy who's been hitting a 1.5 3 as of late. Last 2 games, he has not, right? But the 1.5 threes, he's been hitting that as of late. I'm not going there. Okay. Jalen Johnson. I was looking at his 11.5 points or something like that. Very, very intriguing play. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Where was it at? Let me see. Points. Half. Fantasy score. I might have had the wrong approach about this one here. Sorry about that. Probably was a brain freeze. Yeah, who the fuck knows, right? Let me run a check on that. Points are sitting at 16.5. Don't know if I'll get there. I don't like the pace of this game. Don't know if I'll get there. It's probably going to be a fade for me, right? Probably going to be a fade for me. You can probably look at them for rebounds, but it is what it is, right? And then Lonnie Walker, right? Sometimes it takes a while for Lonnie Walker to heat up. I was on him 2 games ago. I faded him last game, and that's where he popped off, right? So this is where I was on him at right here. It took an L. His 3 sitting at 2.5. It's like every other game he's hitting it as of right. You might as well say it's like you can look at his graph. It's like every other game. He hit it here, didn't, hit it, didn't, hit it, didn't, hit it, didn't, and the list goes on and on, right? So 2.5 threes for Lonnie Walker is not out of the realm of possibilities here. Shot attempts, 3-point attempts for him, 6, 8, 7. In this matchup, I would expect him to take at least 5 to 6 threes. What is his 3-point attempts? Do they have that prop out for him? I guess not. Either way it go. And then his regular points line is in at 11.5. I couldn't talk about that either, right? His field goal attempts in general, 13-4 versus Minnesota, right? Good defense, slow pace down matchup, makes sense. 13 shots versus Toronto, 11 shots versus Memphis, 9 shots versus Orlando, 9 shots versus Atlanta. Personally, I would probably look at the 11.5 points before the threes, just try to give me the points. They're probably going to need his scoring off the bench. So I lean towards over. I probably wouldn't take the under. It would be the over. If I was going to this prop, it would be the over or nothing for me in this spot for Lonnie Walker. All right, so that's just about sums up the plays that I was talking about, that I wanted to talk about here for this game here. 137. This game comes on in 23 minutes. Real quick, some other plays here. Some other plays, right? So Portland Trailblazers, Memphis. Let's look at the underdog. Let's look at underdog for some injury news, right? Hawks will start Murray, Bogdanovich, Bay, Johnson, Capella, right? Next Schroeder, Bridges, Cam, Finney-Smith, Claxton. All right, okay. Damn, Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith will get Who the fuck will Finney Smith get? It doesn't even matter. He'll get Johnson. Bridges probably would get Bogdanovich. Bay would draw probably Cam. I don't know who's guarding who, man. I don't fucking know who's guarding who. All right, it is what it is. Rebounds and assists there. PRAs. No, you can't talk you off of I didn't have to talk about Murray. I did not, right? I mean, it's Murray. Whatever you want to do, right? So DeJounte Murray. PRAs, rebounds and assists, whatever the case may be, right? Rebounds and assists at 13.5. I don't like the pace of this game. That's the thing. Don't like the pace of this game. Raw points for him is 23.5. I do like that. Field goal attempts, 19. I expect him to play upwards around 18, 19, 20 shots. So his points props in that 23.5 is definitely in play, right? So let's go. Let's do a drive-by on these last few games, right? So to save some time, now, shucks. So look, we have Walker Kessler questionable here. Let's go over here to this game. We have Jordan Clarkson, illness. He might not play. Late sickness, he might not play. Walker Kessler, game time decision. All right. Tyler Hero, game time decision. Love, game time decision. Like whatever, right? All this injury news and shit, right? So whatever, right? If there's no Hero, I'm gonna be forced to like Jimmy Butler. He's been flirting with this number all. This is his sweet spot around here, right? So I'm gonna have interest there, right? I'm gonna have interest there for sure. So Jimmy Butler points. Especially if there's no Tyler Hero, I'm gonna end up going to that. I like the matchup for Terry Rozier. I just don't know how I want to attack it, right? Points wise, the usage for beats should be there for him. 19 points in back-to-back games, sitting at 16.5. I would more than likely like him for 3, man, but it just don't seem like the 3-point attempts has been there. He did take 8 versus Denver last game, but I don't know what's going on with that. But his 16.5 points is in play. Might not get there, right? You could also look at his rebounds plus assists. That's another thing that you can look at, right? His rebounds plus assists in at 8.5. He's 7 to 10 to this number in his last 10. He's somebody that's pretty scrappy, right? But I don't know if I'll get there either. I need to see Tyler Hero news. The 1.5 threes, of course, y'all know how I feel about the 1.5 threes for Colin Sexton. He's just been a cash cow for me, right? 8 of his last 10 games, back-to-back games, he's got 3 threes in back-to-back games. I like it, right? So I'm playing that, sure. Even if it's a parlay piece, whatever the case may be. Let's see. Probably don't have any news for that game right now. Still don't have any news out for that game. So, and then like I said, last time Walker Kessler played, he played 30 minutes, right? He played 30 minutes, man. So I'm looking for Walker Kessler there. And then Walker Kessler, his block, he's one of the best shot blocking centers in the league, right? So versus Bam, I expect they probably would need him. So if he plays, I'm going to be looking at Walker Kessler, right? Lauri Markkanen, right? The rebound for Lauri Markkanen has been down. His rebounds have been down. He's got double-digit rebounds. He's hit his rebound props in 3 of his last 10 games. and he's hit his rebound prop in 10 of his last 20. So lately, the rebounds haven't been there. So, if you want to look at an under for him, then be my guest. Rebounds versus the power forward position versus this team, 10th. And then, like I said, this is a pace down matchup, right? Head to head versus this team. He's hit this rebound prop once. That was last year or something like that. But, it is what it is, right? These two teams played on the 5th of December this year. He played 26 minutes. Utah won that game. And I can never talk you off his 3-pointers. He only hit one 3-pointer in that last game versus this team, but they were beating their butts. So there you have that, right? Last 10 games from beyond the arc. He's 6 of 10 to this 2.5 number. I couldn't talk you off of that. Laurie Markkinen, he's going to be, he's going to be one of the highest usage players on this team, right? So keep an eye out for the injury news, right? That's all I can say, right? You got to check the injury news in this spot here. Bam Adebayo versus this team. These teams did play points. He gave them 28 points. I don't know if Jimmy Butler played that game. I can go back and check. The rebounds in that game, it's something I definitely wanted to see how he rebounded versus his team. 16 rebounds versus his team. So I need to go back and see who played that game. I need to go see if Walker Kessler played that game because I'm very, very interested to know. And I definitely need to see if Jimmy Butler played that game. So let me see. Head-to-head points. Jimmy Butler, 30th. That was that game. He played 22 minutes. 109, 117. Utah. Interesting. Jimmy Butler did play that game. Let me make sure that was the 20th, 23rd, 30th. Yeah, 23rd. Jimmy Butler, 23rd. And then Jimmy Butler one more time. 23rd. Yeah, 23rd, right? So, okay. It is what it is, right? So, sliding over here to, got 15 minutes left here. Sliding over here to this Denver game. I am going to first and foremost, need to know if who's in and out, right? Injuries, man. Game time decision for Jamal Murray and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, right? And then the Lakers, whatever, right? So, I am going to I like the threes, man. I like the threes for I'm going to like the threes for Michael Porter Jr. I would say, regardless of who's in and out, I'm going to like the threes for Michael Porter Jr. here. 2.5 threes. Head-to-head versus this team, he's 6 of 8. That's a lot of playoffs and stuff like that. But head-to-head versus this team, he's 6 of 8 for this number here. This season, he's 50% to this number versus this team. He would be playing the small forward position, right? Lakers around the middle of the pack, giving up threes to the small forward position. Somebody's going to have to step out on him. Somebody like LeBron, whatever the case may be. So there you have that. Speaking of LeBron, I couldn't talk off LeBron's numbers, 3-pointers, whatever the case may be. Threes for him, he's hit the 1.5 threes at 9 of his last 10 games and 16 of his last 20. He's been on fire for that. What's up, Spiffy? How you doing? He's been on fire for that in that area. So we got about 5 more minutes. I want to try to touch on the flu plays, right? So he's been on fire for that. You know what I'm saying? Head-to-head versus this team. He's 5 for 9, over 50% to this number. So there you have that. Last time these two teams played, he hit that. And if you want to just get there, be my guest, right? I don't have a play on Joker or anything like that right now. I still want to see with the injury news, but I just want to tell you guys a couple plays that I did like right there, right? Last game on the docket here. We can look at this. We can look at this Phoenix game here, right? And like I said last game, somehow when this team plays, you can look at his rebounds and assists, right? It's just is what it is. Udoka runs some type of scheme where he does get his rebounds and assists versus this team. So head to head versus this team, Kevin Durant, they played one type of scheme, some type of scheme right here. He ended up getting defensively, he ended up getting 26 rebounds and assists. On the 23rd, he ended up getting 19 rebounds and assists. And then right here, last game, which was a couple days ago, he ended up getting 13 rebounds and assists. His rebounds and assists sitting at 11 and a half. Do as you will with this information, right? Points versus this team. He's 2 or 3 to his points line, but at the end of the day, like I said, do as you will with this information. Bradley Beal will be back. His regular assist prop, Durant's regular assist prop is sitting at 5.5. He's 6 of 10 to this number in general. Last 20 games, he's 12 of 20. And head to head, he's last 3 games, he's 100% to this number, right? Okay, now it's ridiculous because I can't find a player that I'm looking at, so I got to go manually go down to him, and he would be Jabari Smith Jr., right? So Jabari Smith Jr. has been rebounding the ball. He's back on his shit, right? Last 10 games, he's been in fuego, right? So double-double is not all the possibilities. At the end of the day, I will take his points first probably before I take his double-double. He's been looking great, 7 to 10 to this number. Last 20 games, 10 to 20, but lately, and then you can see the minutes allotment. He's been playing a ton of minutes, 41, 41, 35, 37. Anytime you're going to go out there and play that many minutes, staying out of foul trouble with a rebounder of his caliber, I like the over, right? Points for him, double-digit points in 4 straight games, so I couldn't talk off the double-double there. So shot attempts for him, 18, 15, 16, 11. You're taking 10 shots, I'm going to like your double. I'm going to like your chances to get double-double. To get a double-digit points, right? You can look at the points plus rebounds. Double-double here. The number you'll get at a plus 150. So this is a play that, it is what it is, right? So, I mean, what you want me to say, right? So this definitely a play here. Let me add this right here so I'll know double-double, whatever the case may be. Double-double points, whatever the case may be with that, right? Next play. Next play we want to talk about here. This is the last game on the docket here, which would be Yusuf Nurkic. Let's take a look at what he does and what he's been doing and how he does it. Head-to-head, historically versus this team. Last game, which was a couple days ago, he had 16 points. He ended up playing 27 minutes. He ended up taking 10 shots, okay? The rebounds for him, head-to-head versus this team, he's got double-digit rebounds in both games, which gives us a clear pathway to have some interest in his double-double here, which would be at plus money, right? So his double-double is in play here. He's 50% to this number in his last 2 games versus this team this season. So what else can I say? Is as long as he stays out of foul trouble, there's a big body. He's definitely in line for a double-double here, right? So a few double-double candidates we've already seen already. We have a rebound and assist play that we've seen already. Yeah. Just about, it is what it is right there, right? I was all over the 1.5 threes for somebody like Jalen Green last time these teams played. He ended up having a good game there. This backcourt, especially with Beal coming back, and then so it shouldn't be the best defensive team here. 1.5 threes here. You'll get that probably as a parlay piece right now. Minus 190. I like it as a parlay piece if you're on the books. He is 6 of 10 to this number. He just hit 7 threes versus this team. The 3-point attempts lately, he took 17 threes that game. So I guess. And then head-to-head versus this team here. Head-to-head versus this team. Points and assists. Yes, sir. I was pretty much on that. Shout out to you, Jim. Shout out to you. So it is what it is, right? Head-to-head versus this team. He's hit his 3-point line, his 1.5 threes, and 5 of his last 6 games. So it is what it is, right? It did points. He went ballistic that game. Head-to-head versus this team. He's been more in the green than usual versus this team. They're going to need a scoring. Shot attempts for him versus this team 18, 24, 17, 20, 13, and 28 shot attempts, right? So they have that. I don't know if I'm going to be on Alperen Sengun this game. I don't know if I'm going to be on him this game. But, his points in at 19 and a half. I couldn't talk you off of it. I think he got into foul trouble last game there. He did, right? And then I think there was some controversial calls, right? But he's been flirting around in the foul category there. So, it is what it is, right? Head-to-head versus this team. He had some good games. He got to that number here. I don't know how to feel about this one here. On the road, I like the way you want to back this team is at home. And then, looking at some totals, let's go head to head real quick, right? 105 to 110. 110 to 114. Houston won that game. Phoenix 129 to 113, right? Phoenix won 2 of the last 3 games these two teams played. While we on Fred VanVleet here, we can look at the 3-pointers made for him. You can look at the 3-pointers attempted for him as well. Sitting at 8 right now. Assist category for him. He hasn't been hitting his assists versus this team, right? So there you have that, right? There you have it, right? LeBron James first half points at 8.5. Fucking motherfucker. Sorry, 17.5 points on sleeper for who? Oh, that must be Sengun. So, fuck, man. I'm gonna take a stab at this on the 5-man, right? On the 6 play, right? Really, really, really quick. Really, really quick. Look, fuck it, right? Let's just see if this shit keeps on coming to fruition. Let's go with the 9.5 rebounds, right? Let's take a drive-by and look at the threes real quick. Now, I told you guys I'm taking this play here straight. I'm taking it straight under 1.5 threes for Dorian Finney-Smith. I did a 5-pick yesterday, and I just got smoked, right? I only got bonus money in there right now, so it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna bet that straight on the books. What else do we got here? Keontae George, Terry Rozier 2.5. Now I do like the 1.5 threes for Jeremy Grant, and I lost with the 3.5 threes for Anthony Simons. I do think Anthony Simons has the ability to bounce back here. I'm probably going to take his over 3.5 threes. 2.5 threes, I love that for Jamal Murray. 2.5 threes for LeBron James is a demon. You can look at this goblin. Couldn't talk about neither one. Nikola Jokic will hit a 3, right, versus this team. He has hit 3s versus this team. I could quickly give you guys that. It's like he likes to shoot a 3, hit a 3 versus Anthony Davis or the Lakers in general. Don't quote me on that. It's just a personal knowledge. I think that's what he does. Head-to-head versus this team. Let's see. Right. So he's hit a 3. He's hit 2 3s versus this team in 4 straight games. He does like to shoot the 3 versus this team. Back to where we were. That's another play that you guys can look at there. Back to where we were. Fred VanVleet, I could never talk you off for this 2.5 threes. He got to go out there and make them, though. Bradley Beal probably will hit the 1.5 threes. Might be on a minutes limit. I'm gonna fall back from that. So right now we got 2 plays up there as of right now. 3.5 threes. I'm gonna play this on the side. Straight bet that for him. Mikal Bridges 3.5 threes. Cameron Johnson, they don't have his 3-point prop out. And like I said, I do like the under for the 1.5 threes for Dorian Finney-Smith. 3.5 threes there. Okay. Points. Where were we at with the points? 23.5 points for DeJounte Murray. I like it. 15.5 points for Dennis Schroeder. I really want his threes. So I'll be looking for him on the books. Lonnie Walker, I like the 11.5 points for him. Bogdanovich, I like his points prop and threes. 18.5 points for Colin Sexton. I will like it. Definitely will have to probably pull a trigger on it if there's no Claxton or Lauri Markkanen, 20.5 points is in play and his threes. I need to know the status of Walker Kessler. Looking at the under rebounds for Lauri Markkanen. What else? 21.5 points for him. Murray is not out of the possibilities there. Yeah, right. So let's go to rebounds and assists. I want to take that rebounds and assists for if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Rebounds and assists for Kevin Durant. More there. I want to say, what is it? Points plus rebounds for 23 for Yusuf Nurkic. 23. I'm gonna take his double-double, but Nurkic, 10.5 rebounds, 11.5 points. Yikes. Yikes. I don't know about that one. Yeah. Dennis Schroeder assist. I'm gonna take more here. I'm gonna take more for Dennis Schroeder assist. I'm gonna go out of the limb with the points plus rebounds, man. Fuck it, man. Nurkic, right? LFG, right? Did they take it down? Oh, here you go. More points plus rebounds. Oh, did Walker Kessler play that last game? Shit, I don't know, bro. And I'm waiting for his news. I'm gonna be on him. I'm gonna wait for his news. I ain't see that, man. What's up, Calvin? How you doing, Calvin? Damn, one more play here. Points, huh? Damn, that shit could be kind of steep, man. Let's go 23.5 for DeJounte Murray. He's gonna give us a chance to hit that, right? Let's drop this will probably be the only tick I'm gonna play for prize picks today. Let's drop $10 on this. Right? All right. Dennis Schroeder, LeBron James over first half points, 9.5 rebounds more for Jabari Smith. Kevin Durant, 11.5 rebounds plus assists. Dennis Schroeder over assists 6, 23 points and rebounds for Yusuf Nurkic, 24 points for DeJounte Murray, right? Slide over here to the books. Let's see. First game here, right? Let me log in real quick. First game here. Let's get a quick same game parlay going in this game here. First game here. Log in. I got about 8 minutes to get this one in, 7 minutes or whatever the case may be. It's Saturday. They might start this game right off. And like I said, I know where I'm going anywhere it goes, right? I'm going over here to the threes. I'm taking 2.5 for Cam Johnson. Lonnie Walker, Dennis Schroeder, 1.5 for Dennis Schroeder. I'm gonna take 1.5 for Murray. I'm gonna take the 2.5 for Bogdanovich, man. I think I'm gonna roll like that. Maybe 10 points for Lonnie Walker, right? So at the end of the day, what I got here is Cam Johnson, 2.5 threes, Derek Schroeder, 1.5 threes, DeJounte Murray, 1.5 threes, Bogdanovich 2.5, and 10 points for Lonnie Walker. I guess I could squeeze another play from the other side of the game in there. Shit, what would that be? What would that be? McCall. Probably take 2 threes from McCall, man. Probably just take 2 threes for him. Probably just take 2 threes from him for him. I'll probably just take 2 threes just to have a little bit of action on there. He should give us a good chance to hit it. Or I could take 1.5 threes for Sadiq Bey, but maybe just stick with the 2 threes for. No, I'm not even gonna put him in there. Yeah, I might put him in there, but I want one more guy from the other side, man, from the Atlanta game. Wait a minute, we got 2 from Atlanta, Bogdan and Murray, Schroeder, Cam, and Lonnie. Let me see, one more Atlanta guy or Atlanta prop. I wonder should I give Clint Capella the benefit of the doubt again on the rebound side. 10 rebounds for him. Shit. I couldn't talk you off Mikal Bridges threes, bro. I couldn't talk you off of it. And then the 2.5 assists. And then the 2.5 assists for Bogdan Bogdanovic. I like that. Jalen Johnson. I'm gonna drop two assists in there for Bogdan. I'm gonna keep it simple, right? I'm gonna drop on this one here. I got an odd $14, and I'm gonna drop $14 in here. You know what? What do it take to win $200? $200. $15, right? There we go. See if we can hit this for $200. All right. See if we can hit this for $200. What do we got here? All right. Live betting is a major key here today. Live betting is a major key today here. I am taking the under 1.5 threes as a straight bet. I did say that for Dorian Finney-Smith, and I will put. I'm definitely going to play that. Right. It's just a game, a play that I have been hitting. You know, so it is what it is with that situation. And any injury news here before I get ready to go? Gonna give me 2 more hours of sleep, then I'm getting ready to go to work, bros. Bam, ladies and gentlemen. You know what though? Another parlay wouldn't be bad for this game here. Maybe a $5 joint. Let's see. Maybe a $5 joint here. Let's see. 10 rebounds. Clint Capella there. Maybe something like their defense here, right? Maybe something like 2 blocks for Nick Claxton. How about that? I gotta hurry up. Let's go to Lonnie Walker's, right? Let's go to 3 threes for Lonnie. And then let's go to Mikal Bridges 3. Let's go to Cam 3. Let's bounce back to the assist prop for Dennis Schroeder. Let's go over 5.5 for him right there. Bogdanovich, let's take the over 2.5 assists on this one. Take the over 2.5 assists right here. DeJounte Murray. Let's go back to the well on threes for DeJounte Murray in this one here. 1.5 threes and 1.5 threes for Schroeder again, right? Let's put $5 on this and try to smoke their ass. Yeah, I got to work today. Bro. I'll watch it though. Let's see. I hit that. That'll be 600 right there, right? Just for some fun. Yeah, I got to work today. I got to work today, man. I might be able to pop back in one more time. I need injury news though, man. I need injury news. I don't know if I'm gonna be up by the time they drop this Utah Jazz news, but for this game's here, let's see. Miami Heat what I know I'm going to do here, what I know I'm going to do here is going to be Do we got any news while it's locked? Walker Kessler out, bro. All right, that's interesting. Jordan Clarkson is out. Okay. All right. So now I like Colin Sexton even more, right? Then I'm gonna like Bam Adebayo a little bit more. Although they can't throw in somebody like Yurt Seven if they just want a big body, but we're not gonna have those boys today. Okay. So shout out to whoever jumped on that. I think that's a good play now. All right, Serge. Peace out, bro. Peace out, bro. Um, hmm. That's interesting, man. That's very interesting. Now, drop a like on the video, guys. And hit the notifications bell or whatever case may be, and sub, man. You know, hit the sub for me, man. Drop, hit the sub for me. But yeah. Now we need Tyler Hero news. So when Colin Sexton numbers drop, damn. His three ball probably come out at 2.5. Larry Marketing gets bumps. Yeah, Larry Marketing get a bump offensively. All right, we're gonna see what's gonna happen, right? We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Let's see some of these numbers. Portland Trail Blazers. I will be going back to the well with these two plays here. 1.5 threes and 3.5 for Jeremy Grant. I'm going right back to the well with those. Sure. Denver Nuggets in Los Angeles. Nikola Jokic, a half a three is in play. And Michael Porter Jr., I'm like his 2.5 threes. If Jamal Murray plays, I like his 2.5 threes. I really like Michael Porter Jr. 2.5 threes. LeBron James 1.5 three, just off sheer volume. He's been cracking that number. Jalen Green threes at plus 2.5. I'm gonna take the 1.5 for him in same game parlays. Jalen Green taking the 1.5 for him in same game parlays. I'm gonna throw that up there. This is just for same game parlays here. I'm taking that, and rebounds. I'm taking 9.5 for Jabari. What? It's at 1.5 at minus 130. I got to lay the juice. And I might have to sprinkle on his double double as well. His double double is sitting at his double double sitting at plus 150. I like this. Might sprinkle on Yusuf Nurkic's double double as well. And then LeBron. The 11.5 rebounds and assists for the kid. It's at 12.5. I'm not betting it at 12.5. I'm not taking it. 11.5 is what I was fixated on. If I want the 11.5, I'll go back to Prize Picks and try to do something like that. With that being said, guys, these are some plays that I like here. Jeremy Grant 1.5 threes. Anthony Simon 3.5 threes. Jokic over a half a three, just a parlay piece, nothing spectacular. Porter Jr. 2.5 threes. LeBron James parlay piece 1.5 threes. Jalen Green parlay piece 1.5 threes. Jabari Smith over 8.5 threes. Over 8.5 rebounds, bro. Double double for Jabari Smith is in play, along with the double double for Yusuf Nurkic is in play as well. Ton of different more plays, I'm sure. Just it is what it is, right? What is it, 212? I wonder who got that first basket. I wonder who got that first basket. First basket plays, I do those sometimes here. Out of these games here, I would probably look at Atlanta. Who bust that three? Who bust that three? First basket here, since there's no Walker Kessler, I'd expect there's a good chance, depending on who starts to center, Bam could get that get that tip here. I don't know. I'll be looking at Joker here. And Houston Rockets game. Interesting. I don't know. Right. So I would like to see who won that three. Who hit that three? I would like to see who hit that three. Or at least who scored that first basket, right? Because I'm into first baskets here and there. Let me see. Let me see. Bogdanovich hits the three. Who hit the first basket? Then Schroeder took a three. Bridges rebounded. Schroeder turned the ball over. Bay misses a three. Cam Johnson got the rebound. Benny Smith got the first basket. He scored 2 points. I wouldn't have never gotten that right. I would have never gotten that one right. No, sir. I would have took an L on that. All right, so with all due respect, man. Now, tomorrow, Sunday, man. Tomorrow, Sunday, I would. I could possibly. I gotta hit the road, man. I gotta hit the road Sunday. I'll be on the road Sunday. I'll be on the road Monday. I'll be back in town Tuesday, probably Tuesday evening, right? So let's see. If I be on the lookout, drop the sub, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. So I might drop a little YouTube short or a little video that, there's some plays that I like. So Sunday we have games starting at 12. Let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. We have Philly and Dallas. I'm gonna like Dallas in that one. I have interest in Dallas in that one. Ooh, Golden State Warriors in Boston. Wow. Y'all know what I'm be on. I'm be on the threes hard that game. Clippers at Minnesota. Probably gonna fall back from that one. It's gonna be Rudy Gobert. Shout out to Rudy Gobert. I hit a couple parlays yesterday, man. So a couple nice parlays yesterday. Few parlays yesterday, man. Shout out to Rudy Gobert getting there, man. And shout out to what's the name for getting a double, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the center from Washington. Detroit Pistons, Orlando Magic. I would have, and shout out to Cade, man. Shout out to Cade. Detroit Pistons and Orlando Magic. I would like. I have no choice but to like Duran here. It'll be a double. Even if it's a parlay piece, I'm gonna like that Duran. Charlotte Hornets and Toronto Raptors. Need to see what the status is of. Scotty there. Definitely gonna like Quickly. Shout out to Quickly. He got those 3 threes yesterday. The Knicks in Cleveland. I'll just look further into that one. Soon as Halliburton assists jump on it versus the Pacers. Thunder and the Suns. Shy gonna have to end up taking Shy points tomorrow. Gotta take Shy Alexander points tomorrow. I don't give it out that much, but I gotta take Shy points tomorrow. in that game. Like I said, thank you guys for stepping out. It is what it is, guys. Peace out, fam. Peace out. Good luck today. Live bet. If you're in doubt, live bet, bro. Live bet. Live bet. Let me take a look at this game here. How's it going? Bogdanovich already hit 2 threes. I would go in there and take his ass for 5 right now. I ain't even gonna lie. I go right on up in there and take him for 5 right now. Johnson hit a 3 already. You can actually take Johnson have 5-3 upside, man. So, you can probably go in there. If you're on the books, you can probably go in there and take both of them motherfuckers for 4 or 5 threes apiece right now. Tell you the truth. What's Clint Capella been doing on the rebounds? 2 rebounds in 3 minutes. I like his chances to probably hit his prop. I think I put him for 10 rebounds in one of those plays. Murray assist prop, he got 4 points. How many shots did Murray take? So far, he's taken 3 shots. Bogdanovich is 2 for 2. And yeah. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Show there has to only take 1 shot. That was a 3-pointer. He's got 1 assist. All right, guys. Peace out, y'all. Peace.